Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the introduction to Hacktoberfest and the introduction to open source in general. I'm Nathan. I'll be doing introduction for today. So, overall, let's first start over here. What is open source? So, in general, open source is just people making their repositories public and then following a specific procedure to, and then outsiders following specific procedures to basically improve other people's pre-existing projects, right? So overall for the Hacktoberfest, what's going to be happening is from today till next week, Friday, what we're going to be doing is releasing repos to you guys one after another, giving you guys the opportunity to basically contribute to our projects as well as, I guess, gain contribution points for Hacktoberfest, right? And overall, what else do we go? Oh yeah, right. There's also going to be plenty of prizes. There's going to be plenty of rewards and things like that. So I think it is for the first, or after the first 4 contributions that you make, you will be able to get a prize. And we actually have a couple sponsors, one of them being who again? Base, yes. We've got a Space who's sponsoring about 1,000 Rand for prizes for you guys. So if you make pretty good contributions, you guys can get a piece of that pie. Alrighty. Yes. Okay, so just overall, why would you join open source? Why would you take part and then help other people in their repositories, right? So first of all, obviously, like what I just said, there's a lot of rewards, right? So there's things that you can earn, there's badges that you can earn for your GitHub profile, as well as just like in general, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what else? I mean, in general, just learning to collaborate with a bunch of other people on a massive project, and then just improve the project overall. But I think the main reason for me, anyways, would be just developing your own skills, pushing yourself to try and improve what other people have already made. Basically, working on like a brownfields project in a way. Okay. And yes, rules of the game. So sorry, I'm just trying to get the words here to explain and to describe. But I think there's not really many rules, is there? As long as you're following the procedure, which everybody will go through. So you're going to be given a tutorial repo that you can then ask to participate in to sort of practice and actually understand how to contribute to open source, right? How to contribute during Hacktoberfest. And that is also actually going to teach you how to contribute to open source in general, right? As long as you follow the rules and what is being set out in that project, you guys should be perfectly fine. Yes. Okay, so there's just some baseline things you have to get ready before you do actually start contributing to all of our repos that we're going to be handing out. First of all, you need to set up your GitHub. There is an instruction booklet on that, if I remember correctly. If not, then I mean, there's plenty of tutorials online on how to set up GitHub. So that would just be install GitHub, learn the basic commands, learn how to do branches, learn how to pull, learn how to push, how to commit your changes to whatever you're doing, and then obviously making sure that whatever you're doing is properly documented. So any of your commits, any of your changes, anything that you add or like take away, make sure that you have documentation for everything that you've done, so that it is easier on our side to be able to manage and understand what's actually going on. Yes. What else over here? Oh yeah, right. Okay, so overall throughout Hacktoberfest, you don't necessarily have to contribute on our projects. Hacktoberfest has a bunch of repos that are submitted to them with the tag Hacktoberfest. What you can do is you can just go for the Hacktoberfest or find all the repos with the tags with Hacktoberfest, right? And then you can basically do the same thing with that. So if you can't find anything or you don't feel comfortable contributing to any of our repos, what you can do is you can find any repos that are sort of made public for Hacktoberfest, and you can go contribute to those as well, and then you'll get just as much contribution, I think, right? Yeah. Um, yes. And then, oh, yes, right. So just the overall process on how you can actually, I guess, yeah, it's also just a little bit more in depth into how you can actually like make changes and then um, push them to the repo so that we may check them and then either confirm or reject the changes that you've made. So obviously, when you do make a change, you have to git add and then you have to commit your changes. Make sure that when you do commit your changes, you put a detailed commit message as to what you have actually changed before you actually push your changes to your branch or to your repo, right? Make sure that there will be tests on most of these repos. So anything that you do, make sure that whatever you do, it will pass the tests. Or if the tests fail because you've changed something fundamental, make sure that is documented and then change the tests and then make sure that the tests that you have changed pass with the new implementation, right? And then obviously you just push your changes to your branch and then open up a pull request so that we may review the branch before it actually gets merged into our original repos. And then obviously, yeah, that would be another point in your what you call it, your open source journey, and one step towards greater prizes and also understanding. And I think, what is this? Oh, yeah, this is just, okay, let me hand this over to my friend Q. He will explain just a little bit more about the actual process of what's happening during Hacktoberfest on our side.
I hope you guys can hear me. So actually, Hacktoberfest started back in 2014, and the goal was to encourage people to make more meaningful contributions to open source software, and actually to reward the people giving in the work, because a lot of work that you do for open source is unrewarded. Nobody's paying you for that kind of work. So from 2014, they were giving T-shirts and stickers, and they were also giving hoodies and gift cards and all those things. But they had problems when it coming to logistics, right? Um, since they will give you a free T-shirt, but who's paying for the shipping? So it ended up becoming a problem. So now in 2024 and 2023, they stopped giving out T-shirts, but this year they're giving out T-shirts again, but it's only limited to the first 10,000 people to make actually six meaningful accepted pull request. Hopefully you guys can still be part of those 10,000 people. I know you started very late, but hopefully. So the sessions will be streamed online on YouTube. Just sorry for the noise. It was our first day doing this, but from tomorrow, we're gonna do a lot of the sessions in the morning. So it's very quiet for you guys, and also there's gonna be prize giving, which is gonna be happening on October the 24th of 2025. And also for now we have about a thousand rands we have, and using that we're gonna buy then prizes we're gonna give you guys. But we're looking into adding more money, so we're talking to a few other people who could possibly sponsor us, so we could increase the prize pool to maybe 2, 3, 4,000. Um,
Even more prizes.
and yeah, just like bonus tips for this, there's just gonna be resources for you guys to uh, access online. I'm gonna send some on the group as well, and we have a big community on YouTube. I mean on WhatsApp. You can ask questions that we can help you. Even your PS can also help you. People are also doing this with you. And what we're gonna do on WhatsApp, I'm just gonna make another message so you guys have this on WhatsApp. But how are we gonna track your contributions because they happen through Hacktoberfest? The only thing you have to do is send a screenshot and send it on the group. And so whenever you send a screenshot of your contributions, I'm gonna mark them, and that's how what we're gonna use to reward you. So just make sure that you do that. Um, Yeah, so thank you so much. That was it. So Hacktoberfest will start. It's starting today until the 22nd, the 24th of October 2025. But it doesn't end there. Actually, Hacktoberfest ends at the end of October. So that's when we're gonna give our rewards. But we're gonna keep the group until the end of October. So if you guys have any questions or you wanna keep on contributing, you can contribute there. So thank you so much for tuning in. Was the end of the introduction of Hacktoberfest 2025. So it's not done yet.
No problem. Overall, though, I just want to add. Oh,
Oh, you